Okay, I'm back on the search. Just trying out this non-motion squealy mood. Picked up one here. I thought it was squealing, then I thought no it isn't, and then I tried it again. When it's over the top of it, signal goes. I reckon that's a piece of iron. Yeah, it was a piece of iron, but it was a ring, so it gave a good signal until I got right on top of it, and then it went off. Ready? This is a squealer. No doubt about that. Right, but that just means it's non-ferrous. Switched it through to Deus fast, and it gives me a reading of 59. So let's see what it is. Probably a piece of silver paper. There we go, milk bottle top, 6-inch down. I very much doubt I'm going to find any coins today. I'm in fields because I can't get out. I've no car. I'm having to do these fields, and I don't think there's anything in them. Another squealer by the shovel, and the motion gives it an 83. Fancy iron ring, about 8 inches deep. Blew my head off though. Both motion and non-motion. Decided it was something to look for. Right, I've just put this onto the speaker so you can hear how loud the squeals are when it goes over. Now that's Deus 85-89 squealer. Picking up, and of course it's a drink can at about 6 inches. What a motion, non-motion. Neither of them were going to miss that huge chunk of lead, but the non-motion got it at a greater distance. Well, I'm just sat in the shade at the moment. It's hot out there today. I think I'll walk down that wooded part and try and stay in the shade. Squealer mode's proving effective. I've had about, 10 squeals. No coins though. Just silver paper and tin cans. Oh, and that piece of lead. And I must have had about 500 iron signals as well, Brr, brr. But it lets you know the machine's working. I'm quite happy with it. But, oh come on, let's have a coin. Okay, this peculiar thing come up. 10 inches. It's solid metal. I don't quite know what it is. I'll have to wash it up when I get home. But squealer got it, and the Deus in basic 1, it just didn't want to know. No signal whatever. And then when I dug down about 6 inches, stuck the detector in again, it gave a reading of 74. But this thing was out of reach of basic, but the squealer got it. I just wish I knew what it was. Would you believe I've got a dubious signal right under the centre of this cow pat? Ha ha! I'm in it, fellas. Now the squealer didn't know whether to really squeal or not. And then I tried the basic and that gave me a 76. So I decided to dig it and it wasn't playing and they'd gone all over the bloody place. And then I dug one more side of the thing away and all of a sudden the squealer went crazy. Squeal! And bronze ring. And it is bronze. Oh well. using these together and all the different combinations is definitely the way to go. You can't just rely on one. Right. Basic 62. Squealer. And that's a 20p. A coin, my goodness. Now that was a little squealer. I didn't even bother to check my numbers. It's a little bronze washer. But when I did check it on the motion I should say, I didn't get a reading at all. That's in squealer mode, but it isn't squealing. So we change into the basic look, and just watch that. Oh dear, I've got to get this right. Watch that horseshoe. See the black coming in on the left hand side of the horseshoe. Yeah, see that black coming in on the left hand side of the horseshoe there. Very hard to get it with this sunlight, but there you are. That's telling me it's iron. Campfire here in the woods where they come drinking. Lots of bottle caps and things around. But just at that point down there, the squealer said, hey, something here, and it's not iron. Probably a bottle cap, so I stuck it on basic. Give me a 56, that wasn't very encouraging. And then it turns out to be very, very recently dropped coin. Now all of these brown horrible copper nickel coins, I keep saying, hey, these are 10p's. This is what it should look like. I mean, this has been in the ground for maybe last night. It's still nice and bright and shiny. So strange, this one. Squealer gave me a sort of a mid-range, you couldn't really be bothered. Basic told me it was 56, jumping to 60. And then when it goes back onto the squealer, it squealed. Bit strange. Okay, big squeal. Shoves it on the basic, comes in at 86. And and there it is. It's been there a while. But it's still only a penny, modern decimal penny. I just checked. It squeals again. I thought, oh, something in the hole. Had a dig. No, there isn't. And then, eagle eye, I see it's lying on the top. Out here. Another penny. Must have been buried. It's dirty. Oh, there really is one in the hole. It's squealing again. You know, if you get a signal in the non-motion and you're not sure, yeah, just flick it into basic. Watch your horseshoe as you come across. There you go, look. There you go. It doesn't do anything. Oh, actually give me a 0-1. But it's telling me it's iron. Look, iron. Look, iron, no problem, iron. Tip of a crossbow bolt caught up in the bank. Mess these cows are making. God, stinks down here as well. But in among all of this manure, where there's muck, there's brass, a penny. Squealer wasn't quite happy with this signal, but the basic reckoned it was 50 to 56. Now that could be gold, it could be copper nickel, it could be a ring pull. But the squealer wasn't happy with that. Hey, I stood off some jeans. Oh, leather, it's a leather fastening, it's that. I'm down in the valley bottom, about 3/4 of a mile away from where I live. There's probably hear that stream. Stream runs right down into the town. It is green belt, it is preserved. They were wanting to build houses in this wood here and oh no way. But my God, it's hard work. Everybody and his dog and his dog's pup's been along here metal detecting. So I'm quite pleased that so far I've managed to turn up 3 pennies and a 2p, 20 pence and a 10 pence. A little 2-2 there, arrowhead, crossbow bolt I think. Little, whoa, it's bronze, it's weird. And there's that. That is definitely leather it was in. That stud. And that's the oldie. That is definitely the oldie. Bronze ring. Which is no longer bronze. No longer bronze. It's no longer a ring. Oh dear, I think it's time for my happy juice. And it is not fruit and barley, apple and pear squash. It's my own concoction, is that. Time for a little, what we've got, cherries, sesame bar there, celery and a chunk of cheese. That'll keep me going for a while, because I've got more. So, the only noise of the birds, and oh, that aeroplane. Oh, that aeroplane. Can I get that aeroplane? Yes, there we go. Ah, come on, focus. There you go. And it goes out of sight. That's the way it goes, isn't it? These trees have got fairly big since I was here as a lad. Oh, time goes on. Right, I'm beginning to use this detector now to its to what it's really made for. I prefer the audio discrimination in non-motion as a search tool. It seems to throw out, or try to throw out, ring pulls, funny enough. But then I back up with the motion, and if I'm in any doubt, in goes the motion. And sometimes the non-motion just doesn't seem to like something. And then the motion comes up with a decent figure, but it's never anything decent to pick up. Anyway, I ramble. Sun's getting to me. I'm not too sure this squealer hasn't got 3 tones. High pitch, medium and low. Because when I put it over this bottle top in a medium, and I thought I'd better check it. So I tried it on the motion and it came in at an 86. Then I put the squealer back on and it squealed high pitch. But first time, no, there was no high pitch. I'm wondering if it can tell the difference. Right, a decimal 10 pence. Elizabeth, of course. Hey, a penny. I don't really need the Deus to find these sort of coins here. The Viking would have picked all of these up, I think. Maybe not as easy. The non-motion on the Deus is more sensitive than on the Viking. But I'd have got all of these with the Viking. Oh look, blue skies and trees. And I've lying flat on my back on a green grassy bank. Cream crackered. We've got people coming up and down the path all the time. And one lad's just come back and says, "Hey, I've just found a ring in the river." And he had. Quite nice. I don't think it was silver, I think it was stainless steel, but very nicely etched. A couple of crosses on it. Big ring, big ring. Got my thumb, no problem. But, oh dear, I know. Little kids are finding rings in the river with just going in the river. Oh. Whew. Well, I think I'll start heading back now. It's going to take me an hour, but... Oh. We've had a good day. We've got a little bit more knowledge under his cap. Oh, I think I'll just have a little sleep. Night. Well, that's a surprise. I just took a ring pull out at 56, and lo and behold, a foot away, there's a 10p cupronickel at 56. I thought it was another ring pull, but it may be a ring, so another high squealer coming in at 86 on the basic. 2p. It would be nice to find a bit of old money, but like I say, this place was played out 40 years ago. Up and down, it's a 10 pence. Bright and shiny, I thought it was silver. 2-2. Basic motion gave it a 56. The squealer was hard pressed to give it a medium tone. It wasn't going to squeal. Very low, quiet squeal. Motion didn't really want to know it. Then when I got nearer, motion gave me something like a 40. It's a badge, Guinness, it's good for you. It's using all the modes in combination together. That's the knack of this machine, I think. But it's getting stuff. This ball cap looks like it's been chewed into a long piece. See the teeth marks in it? That's not as funny as folk. I'm going to call it a night. I really am going to call it a night. I've got about half a mile to walk home. Oh, yeah, I do live in a nice bit of the country, but not enough people here and not enough money. And it's not that old, isn't the country around here? But what have I just got? Got a shiny 10p, cupronickel, one that's grotty, an old 10p, everything's going down in size, a 1p, a 2p, 2-2 cartridge, and a Guinness pouch, and a lot more experience on how to use this thing. I don't know if you've seen the Deus before, but this is the control panel, and it clips on the end here when you're using it. Or once you've set it up, you can just take it off and just rely on your headphones if you want. But at the moment, I want all the information that this can possibly give me. When you charge them up, you charge the coil up, because there's the wireless transmitter and everything down in here. It's a brilliant little thing. Through these two little studs here. And you charge that, and you charge your headphones at the same time. Whew. Right, so I'm going to love you and leave you with this beautiful Yorkshire countryside. And I'm going to go home and have my tea. I am cream crackered. Good hunting. Right, I'm quite pleased with today actually. I think there are three distinct sounds to that squealer. There's the low one, which is definitely iron. There's a medium one, which can't make its mind up what it is. And there's a high pitch one, which is definitely non-ferrous. In the fields, come up this huge piece of lead. That twisty bit was all twisted together, which only the squealer managed to locate it. The motion didn't like it. It's a pewter spoon, and it's a big pewter spoon, look. So that could be anywhere from Victorian back. That bronze ring, that's very nice, little bronze washer there. This is modern. Guinness is good for you. There we go. It's a not bad nick actually. It could still work. There's an old stud there through leather. A bit off a harness, I think. Again, that's old. This one, that's not old. 2 shell cases, tip off an arrow there. Now there's a path goes through the bottom of the woods down from the fields. I've taken thousands of coins off it over the years, but now there's nothing left down there, of course, but modern. Still, there's that's an old decimal 10p, 2 modern decimal 10p's, 2p, 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 20p, and 1p. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 11 coins, that's not bad at all, because I keep going out expecting nothing. But I'm very pleased with the pewter spoon. Now, as for working in squeal mode, I think it's picking everything up, yeah, but there's now and again it's not too sure whether it likes it or not. So it's very handy to work the basic mode or the fast Deus in tandem with it. You search with the squealer and then you switch and get all the rest of the information. But put together, oh, it's a phenomenal machine. When I am quite happy with the way I can use it, we're going to get onto some proper land, because I don't want to waste the land at the moment. New sites are hard enough to get. I don't want to waste them. I want to make sure I know what I'm doing, and then we're going to go for it. So, I'm glad you could come with us again. It's turned out better than I hoped. But anyway, good hunting, and don't let them get you down. Bye.